KASPA's pumping. Let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk about KASPA, and I want to revisit a video I made a little bit over 2 months ago now. If you look at the KASPA chart here, there was a pattern that I was looking at on the weekly chart, and there was a lot of similarities that were kind of playing out in real time. And I kind of predicted that KASPA's next breakout, based on this pattern over here on the left, from this last breakout candle here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks before we started our next uptrend. So I started seeing this same triangle pattern here after we kind of topped out here and started moving downwards a little bit in a small correction. So what I did was count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, we were in the 8th week of this when I made this video, and I predicted 9, 10, 11 that this was going to be our week that we started to, break out again for our next leg up. And that would have been on May 5th, I believe was the exact date. Clearly, we had some more downward action pretty drastically from this week 8 that we were currently in. It was sitting up here, and we actually, to finish that week, moved down. And then the following 3 weeks after that were also red weeks. This one kind of flat, but for the most part, they were pretty red. Bitcoin also during that time wasn't doing very well, so it was kind of near the Bitcoin halving, and typically there's a pullback after that anyway. So nonetheless, if we take week 8 here, week 9, week 10, and week 11, very similar to over here. The pattern doesn't look exact. There's a little more downside here, but check this out. On week 12, we started an uptrend. Green week, sideways, green, green, green. Now, today we're sitting close to the all-time highs. We had a really big pump today, sitting at almost 17 cents. All-time highs are 18.9, so we're a couple cents away from all-time highs. That being said, this actually, time frame wise, played out pretty closely. This uptrend has obviously been slower, right? Because we had a massive week right here, and then a slightly less green week, but still pretty big candle here. And, the week of February 12th. This over here has been playing out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks now. So we're in the 5th week of this green uptrend, whereas this only lasted, 2.5 weeks. So it's taken a little bit longer, but technically we had 11 weeks here before the breakout. We had 11 weeks here before we started the breakout. It doesn't look identical, but it looks similar. So what I'm projecting here is that we are actually, in the next week or so, going to be taking out this all-time high. It could be this week, because we just had a massive pump today. And volume doesn't look that great right now, which worries me a little bit. So we could get resistance, somewhere between where we are right now and the 19-cent range, or 18.8, 18.9 cent range, or the previous all-time high wick went up to. So we might bounce around now in this zone for a little while, or we might just break out and go to new all-time highs. I want to be clear that I am obviously not a financial advisor. I'm also not a technical analyst by any means. I've gotten some comments and some feedback saying that I should switch professions and do something different with my life, because right here we were still super low, and the video I made 2.5 months ago didn't seem like it was panning out at the time. We were just going downward. Guys, I don't do this full time. I don't do this for a living. I do this for fun. I love crypto. I love KASPA, and I would love to help people, along the way. Another reason why I do this is because nobody in my real life, my family, my girlfriend, my friends, my closest friends in real life, want to talk about crypto. They don't care. They don't want to hear about it. So I get this pent up, and I'm sure a lot of you are like this too in your real lives. I get this pent up, excitement in my brain, and it's nice to have an avenue of, people with like-mindedness and like the same things to just vent, basically, right? And share good news, share bad news, talk about the markets, talk about something that we're all passionate about and that I'm passionate about. So I work a part-time job outside of here. I don't work full-time anymore. I've made enough money in crypto over the last cycle where I don't have to work full-time, though I didn't sell everything at the top where I should have. And so I could have made a lot more money. Anyway, that's not what this video is about, but I just wanted to address that because I've been getting some messages and some comments about that. And I don't give a fuck what people think about me. I'm going to do my thing the way I want to do it. And that is that. Love it or hate it, subscribe or unsubscribe. Don't care. I do this for me, and I do this for the people who want and like this content. Nonetheless, this right here has seemed to be playing out, like I said, but it's just a little bit slower. 5 weeks right here, whereas we had a couple weeks here. So just to reiterate, I do think based on this volume level, unless the volume starts to spike, that we might be getting capped off right about here and hitting resistance. And I don't know what that means, except for we might trend sideways. We might actually, retest some of these lower levels again. Keep in mind also that the Fed has not cut interest rates yet. And typically, in order for us to get a real altcoin season, in the market, at least history will have said that we need lower interest rates and better monetary policy. So KASPA has been an outlier in the past and could very well do it again for all I know. But like I said in my last video, the market cap's getting a little bigger, and I don't know that we have, when a crypto has a very small market cap, it is able to move a lot faster in resistance to what Bitcoin and the rest of the market are doing. And now that we're, I believe the market cap's above 3 billion right now. It might even be closer to 4 billion. I'm not seeing the market cap here after this pump today, but nonetheless, it's gonna, relative to what it used to do when it was, below $1 billion in market cap, it's naturally going to move a little bit slower as it climbs in market cap. We kind of have to wait and see here, and I would love to see this trading volume down here spike, and so we can get up into the new territory. I would love to see a 20-30 cent KASPA, by the end of the summer, and I don't know if that's possible. I think it's all going to depend on the Fed cutting rates, to be honest with you. I think we're going to see one more correction once they actually cut rates for the first time, and then it's off to the races after that. So, we kind of just have to, we're still in good accumulation zones, and we're running out of time for those accumulation zones. So pack your damn bags before it's too late, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. Peace out.